Hello and welcome to a new video of Great Chess Academy. In this video, we are going to learn the basics of chess and how to play the game of chess. Chess is a game played between two players. It is one of the most popular board games played in almost every corner of the world. It is highly competitive and it can be a lot of fun. So if you want to learn how to play chess, you will find this video useful. Before learning how to play chess, we need to learn how to set up a chessboard. The setup. As mentioned before, chess is a two-player board game where each player controls 16 chess pieces or chessmen. One player controls the white pieces while the other controls the black pieces. The chessboard is made up of an 8 square by 8 square board with alternating light and dark squares, which means there are a total of 64 squares, out of which 32 are light and 32 are dark squares. The square to each player's right hand corner must be the light colored square. The board is made up of vertical squares called files. There are 8 such files. Files are indicated by letters like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. The horizontal squares are called as ranks. There are 8 such ranks. The ranks are numbered like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 15 diagonals on the chessboard. A diagonal on the chessboard is made up of slanted squares of same color. Each player controls 16 pieces, namely 1 king, 1 queen, 2 bishops, 2 knights, 2 rooks, and 8 pawns. Initial positions. Now let's see the initial positions of the chessmen on the board. First, we will look at the most important piece in chess, that is the king. The white king is initially positioned on the E1 square while the black king is positioned on the E8 square. Next, we will see the most powerful piece, that is the queen. The queen is placed initially on the square of the same color. The white queen is placed at light square D1 while black queen is placed on dark square D8. Next, we will see the bishop. Each player controls 2 bishops, each placed initially besides the king and the queen. The bishop beside king is called the king's bishop, whereas the bishop beside queen is called the queen's bishop. The white bishops are initially placed on C1 and F1 squares, whereas the black bishops are placed initially on C8 and F8 squares. The next piece which we will see is the knight. Each player controls 2 knights which are initially placed beside the bishop. White knights are placed on B1 and G1 squares. Black knights are placed on B8 and G8 squares. The next piece which we will see is the rook. Each player controls 2 rooks which are initially placed on the corner squares of the board. The white rooks are placed on A1 and H1 squares, while the black rooks are placed on the A8 and H8 squares. Finally, we are going to see the pawn. There are 8 pawns in each player's control. They are the frontline soldiers and are placed on squares A2 to H2 for white and A7 to H7 for black. Piece movements and captures. We will see how you can move the chess pieces on the chessboard. The player controlling white pieces always plays the first move. A king can move one square in any direction, like horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. The king is also involved in the special move called castling, which involves rook as well. The king is never removed from the chessboard. The king can capture an enemy piece which is placed one square horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, forward or backward. The king can capture enemy piece only if no other piece is defending that piece, or the king will be placed in check. The queen can be moved any number of unoccupied squares in a straight line, vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. The queen captures by occupying the square on which an enemy piece sits. The queen can be captured by any other piece. The bishop has no restrictions in distance for each move, but is limited to diagonal movement. A bishop captures by occupying the square on which an enemy piece sits. In chess, knight is the only piece which can jump over other pieces and moves in L shape, which means it may move 2 squares vertically and 1 square horizontally, or 2 squares horizontally and 1 square vertically. Knights capture in the same way as they move, replacing the enemy piece on the square and removing it from the board. The rook moves horizontally or vertically through any number of unoccupied squares, but cannot jump over other pieces. The rook captures by occupying the square on which the enemy piece sits. The rook also participates with the king in a special move called castling. A pawn normally moves by advancing a single square, but the first time a pawn moves, it has the option of advancing 2 squares. Unlike the other pieces, pawns cannot move backwards. Also, unlike other pieces, the pawn does not capture in the same direction that it moves. A pawn captures diagonally forward 1 square to the left or right. Pawn promotion. A pawn that advances all the way to the opposite side of the board is promoted to another piece of that player's choice, which can be a queen, rook, bishop, or knight of the same color. The pawn is immediately replaced by the new piece. Mostly, the player promotes to queen, which is called as queening, but if the player wishes, he can go for under promotion to rook, knight, or bishop. Objective of the game. The objective of each player is to place the opponent's king under attack in such a way that the opponent has no legal move which would avoid the capture of the king on the following move. The player who achieves this goal is said to have checkmated the opponent's king and to have won the game. Sometimes, a player resigns in a game if he or she finds no hope at winning. The game can also end up in a draw in several ways, which we will cover in a separate video. In concluding this video, I want to say that chess involves a lot of brain workout, as you have to plan your moves and also anticipate your opponent's moves. That is why chess is so popular. We are going to come with more beginner videos on chess, so make sure to subscribe to Ray Chess Academy YouTube channel. Share this video to your friends and family members so that they too can learn this beautiful game and enjoy it. Thanks and have a nice day.